So about a week ago, a Minecraft League got dropped by a Fortnite account of all things. Dude, Minecraft and Fortnite would actually go insane. I would love for that. But forget about this. The screenshot provided had a ton of information, but the main part I want to talk about is the Friendly Fables update with the end part being capitalized. Man, they really horseshoed that fucking word in there, but whatever. That got me thinking. If Mojang is set on making an update, then it's probably going to be just as good, if not even better than the Nether update was. That said, I will probably expect Mojang to do something different than comparing it to the Nether, because, well, the Nether is a dimension that you visit mid-game, and the end is more endgame. Incredible wordplay from me right there. I know you should subscribe for that. Help me reach 1,000 subs so I can actually get paid for it.
Cabron, I need to see you a boss.
So the first thing, and probably the most important thing, in my opinion, that Mojang should focus on is updating the Ender Dragon. Because goddamn, this motherfucker is trash. It's been like 20 plus versions, and there's only been like one shitty AoE attack and iron fences added to some stupid pillars. Like, plus his design just looks dated. It looks so boxy and like old compared to the new mobs that were added in the past 5 years, and this guy just looks so dated. It's like something you'd see in a Roblox experience. So what do I want changed? But firstly, I want to redesign. Makes sense. Mojang has already been doing this texture thing since like 1.14 without the blocks, and recently the pig and the cow also got an update, so it should be a no-brainer that the Ender Dragon is going to get a redesign. Also, make him actually scary to fight. Like, give him some new attacks, new animations, new AI. That would be way better than what we currently have. Oh, and also remove the stupid iron fences around the pillars. They look so damn ugly, or maybe change them to something else. Second thing is make beds unable to explode. Why do I want this? Okay, well firstly, I just fucking hate speedrunners. That's just all. Because their way of playing has become probably the main way that many young casual players have been using to beat the Ender Dragon. Like, I get it. You need to beat the Ender Dragon as fast as possible. So beds are not only cheap, easy to get, and easy to use, and also do a ton of damage. But if you're a casual person, okay, playing without a timer, and you just want to beat the Ender Dragon, why are you bringing beds into the end? I get that the boss and his AI is monotonous and annoying, but all you're doing is you're just making the fight more boring. Like, are you just like that fucking impatient that you need to kill the Ender Dragon as fast as possible to get their Elytra? What's the point of grinding armor and tools when you can just craft some shears, find a flock of sheep, chop some wood, and you've already beat the game? It's just so stupid. Just fuck these beds, dude. That's all I can really think of about the main end island. I could like talk about the egg, but I feel like any idea I give is just gonna reach extreme levels of like mod type Minecraft, which is like so unvanilla. So whatever, let's just move on.
And like we all, hey, everybody know ain't no party like a Diddy party.
The end dimension has like 2 mobs. Okay, 3, but this fucking thing doesn't count. The Enderman is just fucking everywhere. I get it, this is like lore-wise where he usually originates from. Let's compare it to the other dimension, the Nether, where pigmen are not only in different kinds. You have undead, you have hoglins, you have normal piglins with swords and crossbows, you have piglin brutes, you have so many different varieties, and they all spawn in groups and are on sparse locations. They don't just spawn every fucking where with groups of like 500. Whereas the Enderman, he's just everywhere. So here's how I would update the Enderman. Okay, first thing, nerf his spawn rate. It's so damn annoying walking around seeing hundreds of Endermen and accidentally looking at one. Especially if you find the Ender Dragon. It is so damn annoying to deal with this fucker and then having to spend 20 seconds listening to his god-awful fucking scream. I hate that. Second thing, make different variants. Okay, it doesn't make sense for some dude to be in 3 goddamn dimensions at once and look the same, okay? Make a Nether version, make an Overworld version, make an End version. You're already doing it with normal animals. The Enderman should not be that hard. And finally, we have Shulkers. I have a big love-hate relationship with them. Firstly, their design. I don't like it. It looks stupid, boring, bland, no details at all. Doesn't even look goofy. It just looks ugly. It's just a box and a small, non-detailed head in the middle that just spits out projectiles bigger than his head. Where does it keep those fucking things? In the fucking Shulker box? God damn. On top of that, the way you fight him, I really don't like it. The whole levitation thing is cool on some part, but eventually, you know, you're gonna get hit so many times that you want to shoot yourself in the head because of how fucking annoying that thing is. So, if I was to change it, probably just nerf the time you levitate. That way you don't have to spend 15 goddamn seconds in the air just waiting to fall down again. Finally, Mojang, I beg of you, add some passive mobs into the end dimension. Anything will work, to be honest. Maybe add like some creature that can levitate and you can temporarily tame it so you can find ancient end city. Fucking idiot. I don't know. Any idea I give out, even if it sounds stupid, probably would be better than nothing. Please, Mojang, for the love of God, just add something passive into the end. Just give it life. You already put Striders into the Nether. You could easily put something else in there.
Because when the Europeans came on the ships and seen our
African asses bouncing and titties jiggling.
Biomes are just inevitable to be added into the end because currently the biomes, and I say biomes in that way because they're not really actual biomes. They're the exact same one, except one has chorus fruits. Speaking of chorus fruits, these things just suck ass. They have the exact same saturation as a normal apple. A normal damn apple. Sure, they have the teleportation mechanic, which is extremely niche and it's mostly just a gag, or used by people to escape the 500 inescapable prison that somebody else made. God, I hate those fucking things. So, if I was to change these fruits, I would make them just like the overworld apple by making them fall off a tree type in the end. Yes, a tree type. Please, for the love of God, Mojang, give us a purple colored tree type. I would do anything for that. Please, it would look so good. Also, I don't know why we can't eat popped chorus fruits. Like, it's literally the closest thing we have to Minecraft popcorn. Just let us eat it. It will just fix the entire thing itself. Please just let us eat it. Fucking Enderman, bro. Fuck off. Whole ass End Island walks right in front of me. Right, yeah, we were talking about biomes. Apart from adding a forest for our new potential purple wood type, I want small islands, yeah, these fucking things, to get updated. And because they kind of look like asteroids, I want them to be more sporadic and smaller versions of it. Kind of like an asteroid cluster that you see in those space movies. That would make it a lot more alien-like and look widely different from the other dimensions, which would actually give it so much character. The size of the islands can vary from like, small 2x2 blocks, small 1 blocks, or the usual islands you see, but also add like big mountains like in the overworld and maybe make them more warped and steeper or, I don't know, weirdly shaped, which would also, give the mountains its own uniqueness. Also, add new variants of the endstone block. You did it with the Nether. You can add like purple endstone grass blocks and, I don't know, and dirt. That would be way nicer than just seeing this yellowish white endstone all the time. It hurts my eyes when I look at it for more than 15 minutes. And finally, add some small structures scattered around. I know Mojang has been obsessed recent years about adding lore to the game, so making a mine shaft in the end, or maybe some small caves with ores in them would be very nice. And speaking of ores,
Emerald! We're rich! We're rich! Diamond! Ah!
now I had no clue where to put this, so I decided to just make a whole new path for it. When the Nether dropped, we got 2 ores, one that sucks ass, and one that only exists to be an upgrade to diamond, and nothing more. So if Mojang is to ever add an ore in the end dimension, I want it to be its own separate thing. Now for starters, I want to make this ore rare, but not too rare like the ancient debris, and make it spawn in certain biomes. Maybe they will be more common in the island clusters that I made up in the previous section, but one of their use is to act as a safety net when you're traveling in the void. Let's say that you were a little bit careless and you fell down to the void. Well, if you use one of these clusters and you right click them, there will be a brief 1 to 2 second animation, which then it will teleport you to the nearest block, so you don't lose all your stuff. Now this is a little bit niche and probably kind of useless because anybody who plays Minecraft that has an awareness bigger than a 4-year-old doesn't usually fall into the void and die. However, I still believe it's, kind of a nice thing to have it there because not everyone is going to be the best at bridging across the void or, walking straight, I guess. Now, second thing I could probably think of is use them as elytra boosts. By using one of the chunks mined from the ore, you could, use it to boost yourself for a brief period. Of course, I want these chunks to be weaker than a firework because, well, you just mine it. It's way cheaper and easier to acquire than a firework. And lastly, because I had no other idea, I want to make a special dye with this ore. Similar to the glow squid dye, but it has a distinct particle and shines a purple magenta color with light source, which you could put on wool or banners or hell even armor trims, and it will also look hella cool to have a nice shining netherite armor with purple tint in the side. And that's really all I could think about. Maybe somebody in the comments could pull something out their ass and give a suggestion that Mojang would hopefully add. Hopefully. Now, I remember in my first video I spoke about how an end update isn't really necessary. Now, was I wrong back then? I mean, like 50-50, I'd say. Like, yeah, an end update is very much needed, considering how lackluster that whole dimension is. But at the same time, the Minecraft community won't explode and die within itself if the next major update is not the end update. Damn, I'm saying update a lot. Just, for now, you know, be happy that there could be a potential end update in the future. Hopefully, because this leak could be wrong. I'm not saying it's right. But for now, just, subscribe, comment down below any idea, and I don't fucking know. Damn, dude, I need to figure out how to do conclusions properly, dude. Fuck me, I suck. Holy